app space right now. One of the biggest changes is Apple's AppTrackingTransparency framework, which is going to definitely decrease the number of IDFAs, the individual device identifiers that'll be available within the iOS ecosystem. From a bad ad blocking experience, how is ATT going to impact what publishers can and can't do to prevent bad ads?
Yeah, so that actually has many implications. Okay, let me start from something that which might sound a bit counterintuitive. So people are thinking that eventually we're here in order to provide user a better control of their privacy, and essentially Apple took it even a step further and basically say, okay, unless user really provide consent, you cannot track them. What will happen essentially is that mean that your ability as an advertiser to actually micro-targeting, very narrow segments, okay, is gone, okay, in a way. And in the space of bad quality or in the space of malvertising, one of the things that we predict that will happen, that actually there is a chance that the amount of malvertising will increase. And the reason is that when you have the ability to do very precise targeting, the CPM prices are going up. Okay, the moment you are taking IDFA or other way to actually mark the user, that means that you have a plain level fee for all advertisers, and that means that the CPM for a certain user might go down. Now there is a negative correlation, there is a reverse correlation between CPM and malvertising and bad quality. The moment CPMs go down, there is a chance that you will see more bad ad slip in, through the programmatic ecosystem. So that's one aspect. And again, this is, our prediction, and time will tell. Another aspect is that now, basically, there will be a shift into a certain kind of ad that that will be based on different targeting as we used to. So of course, people are talking about first party, data, which will of course will be much more important, and also contextual ad. Contextual ad in the context of quality, it has actually an interesting angle, because if you are I'm imagining the contextual ads will work in a similar way as it works in web. If, for example, today you are highlighting a certain piece in an article, now when the user click on it, it will lead into a landing page. So now you're talking about quality issues that might happen on the landing page and not in the ad itself. Okay, so that's open, another element into ad quality. And the last thing, basically, what Apple is doing, they're saying, guys, it's not only that you cannot use our internal mechanism in order to identify a user. It's also, we are also putting an X on all other fingerprinting technology. Meaning, okay, maybe the ad itself will have some kind of a JavaScript or some kind of a mechanism in order to create a fingerprint for a certain device, in order to use it in order for targeting, for future targeting. So now as an app developer, you also have you are also accountable and liable to make sure that all the ads that's running on your app will not actually have any internal fingerprinting mechanism that that will basically violate the new Apple policy. And the question should be asked, how basically the app developer now will have control on that, because again they know which kind of ad are being delivered in the programmatic channel. So we see it in GeoEdge as basically as another facet of ad quality, to making sure that basically the ad will not contain any fingerprinting, okay, and again providing the app developer the control and ensuring that all these advertisers that trying to do fingerprinting will basically be blocked and will not run on the app.